Welcome everybody. We are here in Penang, Malaysia. More specifically, we're coming to you from Georgetown. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This town is very colonial and beautiful. There's street art everywhere. There's vibrant neighborhoods like Little India, Little China, and we're going to show you some of that today. If you do come to Penang, I recommend to stay here at the Prestige Hotel. This hotel has been fantastic. And with that being said, let's get going and explore Georgetown. This is a traditional Chinese mansion that's over 100 years old. If you want to see it, it's called the Georgetown Mansion. That's the name of it. It's got traditional Chinese woodworking and antiquities inside. It's a little expensive though, I think. They wanted 50 ringgit just for 2 people to go in there. I think it's a little too much, so we're gonna keep walking. That might be the biggest incense I've ever seen in my life. Look at that thing. I take back what I said earlier. This is an 8-foot tall incense. That's the biggest incense I've ever seen. I'm 6'2". Look at that. So this Hakan Temple, Chinese temple behind me, it's been here for 200 years. It's actually some mainland Chinese people, when they left China and ended up here in Penang, they built this 200 years ago. Benny just had his fortune told by the god in there, and it's interesting. It's all positive, so it's good news. This is a very famous mansion that's been here for a long time in Penang. It's not famous just because of its age. It is now actually a hotel. It's called Chang Fat Zi. I hope I said that right, that my Chinese is not up to par. But anyway, this house is also famous because it's in the movie Crazy Rich Asians. They filmed that pivotal mahjong scene inside this mansion. They do charge 25 ringgit per person to go in the tours. The tours start at 11 every 30 minutes. It's also a hotel, so they don't want to bother their guests. Before we go inside and do the guided tour, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film in there, but I've got some facts. It is a European architecture, and it encompasses 38 rooms, 5 courtyards, 7 staircases, and 220 windows. There's some facts for you. I'm very hot, very sweaty, so I'm sorry how I look. But it's also about to pour rain out there right now. But you know, I'm from the United States, and I love the United States, so I thought I'd try some food from Texas. I'm just kidding. This is a taste of Texas. That's the joke. Right there. It's funny, isn't it? This is the place though. It was packed last night and it's packed again for lunch. So we're gonna try it out. I don't know if it's a tourist trap or not, but we're gonna find out. So this is some boneless pork ribs. We got some fried rice, and this is some trotter, which I'm not eating. And then some vegetables. Well, we got a little bit of everything here, except for the trotter. I don't want that. The boneless pork ribs are good. I like it. A little savory. Sauce is not too sweet. It's almost like a pork cutlet. The kailan is kailan? Bok choy.
Choi sum.
Choy sab? This is choy sab. Tastes like celery. With some garlic. But it's got shrimp in it too. Yeah, that shrimp pops. That's the Texan Restaurant right there. They even set up a queue line. It gets so busy, they have a queue line. Benny said it was a 7.5 out of 10. I give it a 5. I think it was that great. I've had better Chinese food than that. That's just my opinion. Go to the street food. Get some real food. If you know what that is, answer in the comments. Well, it's starting to rain again, so we are headed back to the room. If the rain lets up, it is supposed to be a 90% chance today, but if it lets up, then we will take off and go to the night markets tonight. Oh, yeah. Show me what you got. There we go. Nice. The satay here in Malaysia is unique. It's a little bit spicy. It's got some of that curry flavor to it. And then it's a little sweet too. But it's not sweet like Singapore. It's got a little bit more bite to it with the spices. Really good. And the pork noodle soup that we're having out here on the street is actually really good as well. It's very fresh and full of noodles and pork and fish balls. I'm enjoying it.
How is it?
Wow, oh wow.